Good evening, fellow Facebook group page members, D&D members, and all you the makeup fanatics out here that are members of this group. If this is posted, it's because admissions approved it. I will pass it along, or I will ask admissions before I try to post it anyway, and I'll have them review the video if they like before I put it in pending or submit it. But I wanted to let everyone know about my group, and I know that there's so many groups these days, and there's so many scammers. It's hard to tell which is which. um, if it's a good group, if it's going to be a bad group, if it's good people or not bad people or what. Um, I started this group because for me and my mother, it's just so much easier for us to post our sales stuff in our group and keep track of things better than to just kind of keep making numerous posts and be all over the place. So I just wanted to give you all a quick video. I'm not going to say quick, but a quick few minutes or so of the video of my group. My group is called We Strive to Save Buy, Sell, Trade, Auctions, and Games, and it has here D&D and non-D&D items. If you don't know what D&D means, I will gladly explain it to you. I don't know if any missions want me to go too much in detail on it if I'm posting this on their page, so I don't want to put too much in there. But if you don't know what D&D means, please ask someone or ask me. I will gladly explain it to you. Um, but it's basically items that were salvaged, that were found and restored, sanitized, and maybe even repressed or something to get them back into as a top condition as possible. Some were never touched. Some may have been D&D items, but were not opened, or were opened but were never used, or maybe just slightly swatched or something. So if you want to know what the term D&D actually stands for, please ask me or ask someone. We'd be glad to explain it to you. But this is my group. We strive to save, buy, sell, trade, auctions, and games, D&D items, non-D&D items, and I don't know why I did that, but I just want to give a quick overview of my group. Right now, we're at 1,025 members, and I'm hoping that the members in the group will get more active. I've only had maybe about a few, especially one, who has been pretty active in the group as far as helping add members to the group, and she's on here almost daily, checking things out. She's very low income, I'm guessing, and she's got a lot of things going on, so she can't really afford to buy things, but she's definitely been interested in a lot of the things up, and she helped add a lot of members. So I did send her a package. It just went out today. Even though because I was doing a giveaway and she didn't win that giveaway, but I went ahead and sent her a package anyway because she had so many members that I just felt, why not? I got the stuff free. Yeah, I had to clean it up or whatever, but I sent her some stuff, and I also, of course, sent the winner of that giveaway. Well, their items are here. They're gonna pick them up. So here is 1,025 members, and I'm going to show you. Now, I'm the main missions right now besides my mother. My mother is still learning things, so she's kind of so it's mainly been me on here. I am probably soon going to look around in the group to see if anybody would like to come in and help me with being a missions or moderators for the time being of the group. If anyone is interested, please PM me, and we can talk about it. But I am looking for people that are experienced, that know, the ropes, that will make sure that the rules are enforced, that they won't think because they're in admissions that makes them any difference. And the same goes for myself, anybody else on my team, including my mother and my daughter, whoever else. We want to make sure that we're all being fair and following the rules. This is my fiance, Costa. This is my daughter, Selena, picture of her boyfriend. This is my mother. My aunt, I put her as a moderator, but she just moved to West Virginia, and she doesn't really have a good phone or computer, so I don't know how much she can help. But once she gets settled, maybe she can jump in and help with little things here and there. But my mom has 2 pages, so I put both of hers in here because I never know which one she's going to put on. And then there's me, of course. And I won't show them, but you see we have 1,025 members at a time. And here is a post I put up in the group for people to leave feedback for any buyer or seller that's in the group. I just ask that if you're going to leave feedback, you make sure you try to resolve things in a calm, collective and adult-like manner as much as possible before leaving feedback. There's a lot of things to keep in mind, and I mentioned some of the things in the rules post that I have up, so please go there and look at it. But there's a lot of things that we all need to keep in mind that is very important to every single one of us here as sellers and as people. My biggest thing is we are all human beings and we all have lives outside of Facebook. I mean, the majority of us cannot be on Facebook all the time. Some of us, even though we're selling items, whether it's D&D items or not, we still work full-time jobs or we have family life, that, we got to take care of our family. We got to do what we got to do. And I've seen a lot of people flip out because the person don't get back to them like right away, like within an hour, or sometimes even 5 minutes or a second. And it's like, wow, dude, calm down. Like it's gonna be okay. If a buyer or a seller is not getting back to you within 24 hours or within a couple of days, then yeah, definitely I'd be like, hey, what's going on? But just keep in mind, especially that we all are in different time zones. You might have 2 o'clock p.m., but the person that bought from you or sold to you or whatever the case may be, pay attention. They may be in a different time zone. So 2 o'clock to you might be 4 a.m. to them. So when I'm buying something, I try to keep that in mind. I don't expect someone to always like just respond back right away. Now, if I see them online and I know they're online, then I'll kind of be like, well, why aren't you responding to me? I just want to know what's going on. But I also still keep in the back of my head that maybe they're missing the notice because I get a lot of notifications sometimes. I could be looking at my notifications as I'm looking at them, I'm getting like a dozen more, and I end up missing. A lot of times I have to come out Facebook and literally go like this, scroll through everything, find anything, anybody text me, to make sure that I'm not missing anybody. I gotta go in, check my other folder and my regular folder, make sure that I'm not missing. But sometimes you do. Sometimes, especially on our cell phones, my cell phone I know doesn't always show me everything, so it's really frustrating. It don't show me my other folder on my phone. So a lot of times if I'm out throughout the day or something and I get a person who sends me a message that's not on my friends list, it'll go to my other folder and I can't view it on my cell phone. I can see my regular folder, for people that are on my friends list and stuff, but it won't show me the ones for the people that aren't. So a lot of times I get home and I'm like, oh shoot, I got this person sent me a message, this person sent me a notification to tag me or whatever. And now, she didn't tag me probably, but she did something in a post that I'm following. So anyway, here is our, because I don't want to get too off key on showing you the page, my group. This is our feedback post, and this is not just for us, as the mentioned earlier, the buyers and sellers of the group, but it's for everybody that comes in and buys and sells through this particular group. And this right here is a game I have up right now. I put it up, I actually put it up June 2nd, which seems like, gosh, I just put it up yesterday, but it's been 4 days already. And it is $1 per spot, 1 through 65. It is for either a brand new one, if I can get it before the sale ends. There's a sale right now for the Urban Decay Gwyn palettes, and I'm going to go check now actually in a little bit to make sure that it's still in stock. But I do have one on hand that's repressed. And I'll show that real quick. The picture don't really do justice, let's put it. But this is one I have that's repressed, and it's a nice color, very nice colors. I'm thinking this one, its swatch is still good, don't get me wrong, but I don't think it swatches as well as if it was new. But its swatch is still good. I've tried it already. I've cleaned up, of course, sanitized and everything. But the colors are really nice. They're just kind of, what I like about the Gwyn palette is it's got a creamy texture. For me, that's personally on my perspective, it's got a creamy texture, and I like how it kind of goes on better. But that is the game I have up there for the Gwyn palette. Here's a video I did for my 1,000 ad member giveaway, and drew a winner. Sorry. And this is my big sales post. Now, it's a long post because I'm trying to be as direct and I just want people to understand about, for one, the big thing I want to highlight out is no e-checks, no holds unless agreed upon, otherwise beforehand. That means before you go and you say, hey, me, I want this item, or you put your PayPal, claim an item, know now that if you're going to pay by e-check, you need to discuss that with me first, because I had a recent situation with someone who paid by e-check. I've never even had that before, so I didn't really know how it went. But here's the thing. PayPal itself will tell the seller, do not send your items until e-check clears. I don't care if you have $1,000,000 in your bank. If that check is not cleared, I'm not shipping. Point blank, shit. I'm just not doing it. And a lot of people are getting scammed that way. I actually asked several other people before I was like, oh, okay. But I asked a lot of people, and they're saying, you know what, if you do it and it doesn't clear, you're going to be out of your product and you're going to be out of the money. PayPal itself specifically told me as soon as this person went and clicked on pay and she did by e-check, it sent me a notification saying, do not send your items until the check clears. So if you're going to pay by e-check, know this now. I don't care if you got $1,000,000 in your bank. I'm not shipping until the check clears. Not trying to be a smart ass here or be, any type of way, but this girl was very disrespectful to me. And someone took her side on it, which is fine, okay, whatever. But she got smart with me in the messaging, in the PM, and I'm like, dude, I can't ship the item. I will not ship the item until the check clears. Oh, but you're backed by PayPal. No, I'm not. PayPal themselves told me that if I send it out before the check clears and somehow the check doesn't clear or for all the funds, I am not covered. It specifically said that in the notification it sent me. So if you're planning on paying by e-check, know this now. And I'm also going to say, if that check doesn't clear and it somehow messes my stuff up, you're going to be blocked. You're going to be removed from the group. You're going to be blocked. I'm not even going to deal with that. Please, if you can, everybody, just make sure that you have either the funds in your PayPal account or you have it where it's going to take it out as a credit or debit directly from your debit or credit card immediately. So that way there's no issues. I can ship your item out as soon as possible, whether the next day or the day within 2 days or 3 days afterwards, depending on what day it is. Of course, usually I do my stuff the next day, but sometimes it takes me a couple of days, especially if there's a big sales post and I got to make a bunch of invoices or something. And that's any seller on here that's done it is going to tell you that can be the case. So please, if you do have to pay by e-check, discuss that first. PM. And this, I think any seller would agree with this. Correct me if I'm wrong, but if you, whether it's somebody else on a different page or mine or whatever, please PM that person. Hey, I'm interested in some items, but I would have to pay by e-check through PayPal, and that'll take a couple days to clear. Would you be fine with that? Of course, once it clears, then you ship my items that I claim. Keep in mind though, if your stuff does not clear, I'm sorry, then you're going on the bad buyer feedback as a time waster, and it's not gonna look good for you. So it would, I mean, it's so simple to just get the money put on your PayPal. You can go to many stores and buy a PayPal cash card. I think it's like $4 to buy one, upload whatever amount, I think up to $500 on them. And that would be your best bet. That way you don't have to worry about if your check doesn't clear, it's bouncing your account, or you're getting bad feedback from a seller. Um, and there's rules that sellers need to follow too, and they're in here in the group, in most groups, the rules and stuff for sellers themselves. So yeah, this one's long, but I just wanted to make sure that I was basically covering all my dots, all my Q's and T's with my sales posts. So read this over. If you go to check out my sales post here and are interested in looking at the items I have to sell, I have so much more to add yet. So please keep that in mind. I might do another video of the other items I have, because it's just so time consuming to do it, item by item. And this is a sales post, and if it says sold, which is a bit, so I still have this one available. This is a refresh shadow box palette for $10 plus shipping. This one here sold. We got that one sold in the game. This one is in a game. It says in a game pending post. It's because I have it up in the game and it's pending. If it doesn't sell or get picked in that game, then it'll be for sale again. So if it says stuff like that in one of my posts, that is why, and that means at this moment it's not for sale. The same thing with this one. This one, there's two of those. Not this one. This one's for sale, and it's missing one hand or one shade from the pan, from the palette. This one's missing three. This one I have for $5 plus shipping. I mean, God, it's like a $30, $40 palette. $5 is pretty cool. Um, and then these two right here sold. You can see Becky Berry bought them. There's that one. So I'm just going to skim through this real quick. You can go in there and look and see the prices of those ones sold as well. And these are all items that I have on hand. This is also pending in a game. And that one. And some of these are high end, some are low end. And I always try to go online and check their regular retail value. And of course, you know, I'm not charging that because some items, like these ones right here, especially these ones right here, I bought those ones through eBay as a wholesale lot, so they're not D&D items. Some items are D&D items, some are not. Some are not D&D items, but they were damaged during shipment or something like that. That's why they're cheaper. And this right here, a lot of them sold. So here's the updated picture of what I have. I actually have more because I just got more. So I'll have to put them either in the video or in another picture. And a lot of these sold. So this is what I have here from that one left. And I cleared more nail polishes. Those sold. Those sold. And I have a bunch of these CC, hard candy CC creams, different shades. And there's two replies here because there's like two more. I have actually all of these. I have like 3 containers full of these contour or CC creams from hard candy. And there's fair, light, medium, light. Yeah, I think those are the 4 colors or 4 shades. I'm sorry too fast, sorry, because I'm just trying to give you like a good overview of the sales post real quick. And I have a lot to add yet. These right here are D&D items, but they're sealed. Almost every single one of them. In fact, every single one of them, I think maybe one is sealed, and they're full. And I have a lot more added. So there's that. Let me go back out of that. So the reason why I'm showing this video is because I am definitely open. Here's stuff that Daisy. I'm sorry, I can't say her last name, but she had some stuff posted. She needs to come in and update it to let me know if this, let us all know in the group if this is still available or not. Um, but I just want to do this because I want you all to kind of get an overview of the group that I'm running and see what things we have up. Here's a game I have up that I really wish more people play on because I want to get it closed so I can get a winner drawn. And you see, I have a few people here that played on it, and they're like, "Oh, when's this gonna close?" And it's been up for a while now, and usually it should be refunded and stuff. But I'm trying to, since my group is still new, I'm still trying to give people a chance to come in and get used to my group and get to know us, and of course, if they start to feel comfortable playing the games and stuff. Now, here's the big thing: I own pets in my home, and people smoke in my home. I wish I didn't have the smoking part, but I can't get these people to stop smoking. But I do my best to try to keep smoke away from my pots. But just know now, if you're buying from me or from my mother, or anybody in my household that comes on your cells, on the group or any group, our home is a pet friendly and smoking friendly home. So I just want to make sure that you all are aware of this disclosure and that looks in here about other things like the no e-checks and what's discussed first and stuff like that. I know it seems like a really long post, but it's very important that if you go in there, please read it. And because it holds other disclaimers on the whole pet smoking thing. There's another game for a pink. This is a Victoria's Secret pink body mist that I have. I think I actually have another one too that I got from someone. But it's 50 cents per spot, 1 through 25. I have no one that's played on it yet. This is our extended offer Rise post. This is a post I put up for people who do buy from me. They will get entered into the free giveaway if they buy so much. Like if you read it, it says here between third. I actually extended it because it had a date, but I extended it to June 24th. I will give you a spot in the free giveaway. It's a new giveaway I'll be putting up once I get more people in here and it's closer to the June 24th date that I put that. And How you earn a spot on here is if you buy at least $30 more before shipping is added in. So that means whatever you buy has to add up a total of $30 before shipping is added. So $30 of products and $30 or more you get. Well, $30, the first $30 you get one free spot, and then the giveaway. This giveaway I'm doing for this, and for every $50 after that, you get another spot. So let's say you bought $80 for the products and it came to like, I don't know, $15 in shipping, just for example, which would be $95, you would get two spots. And if you don't understand how this works, give me a shout out. I'll try to explain to you more. This is where I was liking players. All right, here's my new ad member giveaway. I'm trying to get up to 2,500 members, and then once I'm there, I'm going to kind of leave things settle for a while, try to get everybody that is in the group, besides the other ones that are already here, used to the group and get to know me and our team members, and that we are good sellers and stuff. I definitely do my best to try to be a good seller and a good Facebook member, which whatever the group is, and a good admissions. So this is the 2,500 member giveaway. It's 2,500 members strong, but we're not at 2,500 yet. And the prices for this will depend on what terms are met. So go ahead and do this. Again, I know it's lengthy. You're like, oh, is she crazy? But due to the fact that I'm for the giveaway, I'm giving up brand new items that I paid for that I actually kind of want to keep for myself, especially this Alice palette. um, this zombie palette with the zombie lip glosses are all brand new, in box, non D&D items. In order for the Alice palette to be the grand prize, certain terms have to be met for that to be the grand prize. If they're all not all met, then the grand prize will be the next item in line, which will be the BH Cosmetics zombie palettes with lip gloss sets, and then it'd go from there. Um, this is going to be up to 3 to 4 winners for this, so I would check it out if I were you, because that's not very often that anybody, any admissions or whatever, is going to do a giveaway like that. So just check it out. Admissions, please let me know. This is where members, other groups, admissions of other groups can share, or members who want to share a group to help promote it, can post the link to the group they want to share. You see Hope from Glamorous Without Guilt, Games and Fun posted hers. Yeah, Amber Banks already has hers in here, but I was tagging her here too because she just wanted to go ahead and post it here as well. Which I might do it for her so I can move that post out that she put earlier, like probably over a month ago or so. This is another giveaway I'm doing. This is an item I have on hand, and it's never been used, along with this little Gucci scent perfume sample vial, or vial sample, records. And I extended this one too. And basically, any games that you play on that you have to make donations on, you will get double the spots on this. Well, I should say double spots on submission games, which right now pretty much that's what's on the submission games. I'm trying to get more members back in here to also post up games. A couple of them did have games up, and nobody was coming here to play on them. So I know that my group is new, and a lot of you don't really know me well, or my mom, whoever else I have is in my missions team. But I hope you'll come in to our group and give us a chance, check us out, and work with us, and give us a chance to show you what we're about. And me and my mom have been selling on eBay for years, for over probably 10 years now. Yeah, mainly me, but we both got good feedback on AaronOnListia.com. Here is another giveaway I'm doing. And this is if your birthday is in between these dates, put your down there. And please be honest. Don't put anyone else's birthday, just put yours if you're a member of the group. And I will do a drawing for a giveaway on this one, July 2nd, I believe is the date I put. Yeah, on July 2nd, I will draw a winner for this giveaway. And here's the 1,000 member giveaway that ended a few days ago, or whatever. And the person that won is right here. And they won a brand new unboxed flat iron and hair dryer they have. Here's Nicole's. Oh, she posted her group. And I don't really know Tasha. Hi Tasha, if you're watching this, because it's going to be posted in this group as well. And please remove now. But anyway, one customer kudos picture below. I'm not really sure what this means. I'm gonna ask her. But anyway, one customer kudos. And then after I get started likes on my page. I guess if she gets up to 500 likes on her page, she'll do like a giveaway drawing for people that have gone to her group or liked her page. And this is what they will win. This is my in search of, our in search of posts, sorry, that we have up for, this is for items that you're looking to purchase, not for free. So when it says in search of, and it doesn't say free here, that means you're in search of like highlighter or something and you're willing to pay for it. Of course you want, a decent deal. This is a post I put up of two of the main, actually no, there's more, there's three of the main feedback groups that I know of. And I'm in probably all three of them now, hopefully. This right here is the information I found on Urban Decay website directly when I went to their affiliate option. Sorry, and I found out that Urban Decay is actually a brand. They're actually owned and operated by L'Oreal. So if any of you didn't know that, you might want to check that out. Read up on that. You can click on this here and it'll take you to that. This is just a get to know your neighbors kind of thing I was doing. Get to know your fellow Facebook members for this group. You can post a picture of your city and maybe make a statement like why you love it so much or why it means so much to you, whatever you want to post there. Clean post, of course. This person is selling a Beats 12s amp, and they should need to put a price in here. And when I start, I'm really gonna start doing this. First of all, posts go into pending. So here, one of my other team members have to move it. And I've been kind of just randomly go ahead and proving to myself that I need to stop doing it. So I need to let people know now, you need to put a price. We're not going to do best offers. Well, you can put a price, but then put or best offer, but you need to have some kind of price. If you're hoping to get at least $50 for an item, and you're afraid people are going to like really lowball you on it from there, I'd put 60 or 80 and put OBO for or best offer. That way, you're still hopefully would get people to offer you close to what you're hoping to get for it, and they know that you're not just trying to be outrageous. Why do I want $80 for it flat out? That's it. You also need to put plus shipping, or if the shipping is going to be included in that price, and you need to put if you're willing to take PayPal, Google Wallets, if it has to be local pickup only, cash. I do not recommend that people do checks. I do not recommend that people do holds too much. And I definitely do not recommend that you hand over a product without getting paid first for that product. PayPal is great because you can put an invoice, you're backed up, you and the seller, the buyer, sorry, or however you want to, excuse me, see that as. But this person needs to put a price. So let me tag Maya. So like sometimes I miss things. Like here she did put, sorry, I don't know what this is. Oh, this is her movie. So here she did put a price. She's selling movies for $5 a piece. And I guess she just did a screenshot of her list. Okay, and then there's someone else who's got this. So I went ahead and approved this post. I'm not going to do these kind of things too often because I feel most of them are just a time waste. This is a post I made for my friend Jason Reed, who is fixes and that. He fixes computers and that and mods PlayStation 3 and Xboxes and that. And here's somebody else who knows Jason, also knows he's good at what he does. Okay, this is Square Stewart, who has now as you see here it says prices on photos, and I don't see prices, so I need to learn how that. Can't see the prices. So so this is a perfume sale, and she has her prices here. She's really good on this. Leah Yadin, if I'm saying her name wrong, but she named the item what it is, but that is no cap, 3 ounces. They all look full except for this one, which I think she kind of sticks in here. Let's see. And then she's got prices. She shows a pretty good clear picture of how much is in there. All these ones here look full except for that one. And this is another thing, I shouldn't have to keep going here and asking people to update. You need to bump your posts at least every few days. Go in here every few days at least and update your post. If you sold the item, please delete the post. Or if you sold certain items in the picture, update it and say, hey, sold. These are still available. You need to keep your posts bumped. I've been doing this too much with people, and I'm not going to be doing it too often. So after so many days, if I don't see you coming in here and bumping your post, I will delete it. Random.org is one of the services we use to draw winners in random picks. And this is where we post winners. Anybody who accidentally wins an item of theirs through game, they post their winners there. And this is just supposed to put up. Check that one out. This is a video I put up I found on YouTube about how to clean makeup brushes, and this is what I've been doing it. It's way cheaper than going and keep buying the brush cleaner stuff. Here is a post to my Listia page, to my Listia account that I have. You can also win items from me. This will be up for repressing video. Here's a do-it-yourself, build your own Hollywood vanity mirror video. Here's a suggestion box. Folks, please, I'm totally open to suggestions and feedback. Just be clean and respectful about it. That's all I ask. Don't come on here and be an a-hole and think you're just going to boss us around. But we are definitely open to hearing your suggestions on how to make our group better and more active and more user-friendly, Facebook-friendly, however you want to word it. We want to be successful. So come in here, check it out, leave your feedback, your suggestions, and help us out here. We are still, a new group. We're still trying to build up and get more active members. I have a lot of members, but like 90% of them are not active. So if you're watching this video and you're in the group, please, even if you just make a comment now and then, just let us know you're here, that you're aware things are going on. But it would be great if people start participating in the games and buying stuff, and that's what this group is for. And also just getting tips and stuff. Like here's a video about how to make your own little gift bags. And this doesn't have to be just sort of Scentsy representative. Anybody can do this with. A lot of us are finding the U1 posters, the little mini poster thingies they have that are like some kind of paper material. Probably gonna use those and make gift bags out of them. Real easy, but she's showing. you might want to check that out. And I found a bunch of them, so that's why I'm mentioning this too. You can take those and make little gift bags out of those poster things that you've been throwing out. Now this is the post if you're looking for free items. Only post here if you're looking for free items. If you're searching for something free, keep in mind that the person, you need to make sure that you say local. You need to make sure that you possibly have the ability to go pick it up, because someone's giving you something for free, you need to try to go get it yourself. So, or if they're giving it to you for free, but they say if you pay for the shipping, I'll send it to you. But if you do it that way, do it through PayPal. That way you're backed up. You don't want to send somebody $15 for shipping, ship you whatever the item may be, and you never get it. So still use PayPal as your way of being backed up as kind of like as a buyer. Because the seller can put in there that they're not actually charging you anything for the item, they just charge you for the shipping of the item. And still put in there what the item is. This is another post, somebody's commented on this one yet. What is your favorite makeup or beauty tips? Comment below. There's your trades, insert trades here. Here's Victoria Malinsky has a post up. I need to ask her to update. Victoria. And same thing here. So, I mean, I just wish they put it here. Update the post. And, it's right, that's right, okay. Here's how to use PayPal avoiding fees and scams video I posted up, so check that out. I'm gonna bump that one too. And here's another one. So you see some great advice. There's a tutorial. Besides one I've done that it's kind of better to watch it a little bit. They were doing mainly shoes, so here's a post my mom. My mom's new to this, so she needs to learn how to do the post and putting the prices in. Since she did, and I don't see where. Yeah, I don't have the prices in here, so I gotta show her how to do it. How to put prices in the picture without having to do it. So if you're looking at the like, well, where's the prices? It's actually not a sales post yet. She was just kind of making a rare post on that one. But yeah, after today, I'm not going to be doing that too much. If people aren't going to bump their posts and keep up with them, I'm probably just going to leave them alone. I don't really want to do that because I don't want anybody to feel like I'm disrespecting them, but it's clogging up the feed, and you need to keep us up to date on if it's sold or not. If you're watching this, you have posts up in the group, please keep an eye on them, bump them up every now and then. I don't have no big pet peeve about it. Don't try to do it like every 5 minutes or something, but every 4 hours or once a day, it's fine. I had one group that I was in that if you update it, like, oh my god, like, I swear I was barely on our group, but when I would go and update a post, it was like a big deal. And I hadn't been on it for like 3 days or something, and updating a post, I was like, how am I supposed to sell my stuff if you have everybody else, people randomly making posts, and it's a top of feed, and mine's like getting buried down in there, like anybody. It's not just me. I'm sure there's many other sellers on there that were thinking the same thing. Like, how am I? This is why I'm never getting my stuff sold, because you're allowing so many other people to post in here, their sales posts, and are just getting pushed down, 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 and you're bitching because we're bumping it to get it back up there. So I don't have a big peeve about that. Just don't go crazy with it, because then you're kind of like are basically trying to get the spotlight all the time, and everybody else's posts are getting pushed down, and it'll be hard for them to sell their items. So this is my page group, and again, I am trying to get my mother to learn more of the ropes so she can help more with the machinist groups and running it and stuff, and eventually get my daughter in here to learn some stuff and get active in it as well. I mean, my fiance, he works a lot, so it's kind of hard for him to do it right now. But I just wanted to give you guys kind of like a quick showdown of the group, of our page. And if you go into the feedback pages, I have good feedback. So if you're concerned about me as an admissions, as a seller, There are some people you can talk to about, I just shipped out like 7 packages today, and I ship pretty fast. I make sure everything is packaged as well as possible, and I make sure I keep good communication with my buyers and my sellers. So please check us out. The group is Restrive to save, buy, sell, trade, auctions and games, D&D and non-D&D items. Here's our group link, and I hope to see some more of you soon and more activity in the group. Thank you for watching.